Let's go to Sammy in Claremont, California. Sammy, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hi, thank you for taking my call.
Sure.
And
okay.
I'm a bit nervous, so I hope I don't.
Hey, why would you be nervous when you just heard me talk about my robe and my pajama pants and my glasses and big hair on a morning and coffee? So now you've got an image of, oh, that's who I'm talking to right now? That should relax you a little bit, right?
A little bit, yeah.
See?
The cigar thing did sound good, though.
It does, doesn't it? It's fantastic. All right, how can I help?
For sure. So, okay, I have been with the same company for 15 years and doing accounting for 4. And I need to know where to begin to get another job. We got laid off.
Oh, I'm
The
sorry.
layoff was supposed to be for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And this is the 3rd week, and we got an email stating that that there was no due date as of yet.
There was no what?
Due date for us to go back.
Okay.
So they don't know when we're supposed to go back.
Yeah, of course, right.
So the 2 weeks is turning into who knows when.
Okay.
And I need, maybe, I heard you speak something about being kicked out of the nest is one of the best things. It is a toxic environment.
Yeah.
And it has made me just think about what I want to do. And after 15 years of being with the same company, I don't know where to begin.
Okay, good.
To look for a job.
All right, let's just have some fun for a moment. And I want you to suspend all disbelief. And what I mean by that is don't think about how hard it is to get here or there and how that would happen and what the timeline looks like and all that. I just want you to let your heart answer this. And I think you've got an answer or two. Okay? So, Sammy, let's say I could wave my Ken Coleman Show pencil in the air and I could just poof, put you somewhere on Monday morning, making the money you need to make. You couldn't fail. You were guaranteed to succeed. And another fun little thing is you wouldn't have to commit to this for the rest of your life. It's just the next adventure. It's something maybe you've always wondered about. It's work that you pretty much know you would really enjoy. You know you're good at it. You know you enjoy it, and it would create a result that mattered to you. What would you try on Monday morning if it was just up to you? Money wasn't an object. What would you do?
Without honesty, it has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now. It would have to be cosmetology.
That's fantastic. Did you hear your brain, though, try to make you guilty? Did you hear what your brain just did?
Yes.
Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? You had the answer, but before you gave me the answer, you went, oh, gosh, and you giggled, and then you said, well, it has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now, but I think I would do cosmetology. And you was like, you were embarrassed, but there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Am I right?
You're right.
Oh, now let's have some real fun. Let's have some real fun.
Yes.
Now that we know the what, I want you to tell me and yourself why.
Okay.
Why'd you pick cosmetology? That was such an easy answer. That tells me it's been sitting there on your heart for years. Why cosmetology?
It has. Oh, first, I like to interact with people, to talk to them. And I just love the pattern of doing hair and making somebody look beautiful or handsome if it's a male, coloring hair, just putting my hands to work.
Yeah. You know why?
I love it.
Because you're creative. You're a creative person, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, and you love to connect with people.
I do. I truly do.
Yeah.
And the toxic environment which I am in, I daydream about cosmetology.
I know.
So,
love it. Oh, my gosh. Well, that's the answer. So you actually,
I know,
your brain lied to you when you started the phone call when you said, Ken, I have no idea where to start. That's not true. You absolutely know.
I had no idea where to start as far as an office job, and I'm just so done with it.
I get that, but here's the deal. What do you need to make? What have you been making? What's your salary or your hourly?
I make about, I don't make that much. I take home about 22.
Okay, so here's the deal. Because you got laid off because of this coronavirus, you are eligible for a pretty good unemployment check. Are you aware of this?
Yes.
Okay.
I have been following up, yes.
Exactly. So in this situation, I would look into that. I'm not telling you have to file for unemployment, but I'm saying I would look at that because you're not somebody who, was making enough to where that would be a big pay cut. Okay. And so that's going to be pretty even for you. The other thing is be looking for any kind of hourly work that would equal out what you were making. So that's the other option. Okay. Just do whatever. Yeah. Here's why, Sammy. This is short term. We know that this economy is going to get back going again, and we know what you want to do. So now I want you doing some research starting today, if you don't already know, and you probably already know, but what is it? So we just walked you through stage 1 of my 7 stages to meaningful work, to giving yourself away. Okay. And stage 1 is get clear. You're clear. We just did that. Stage 2 is get qualified. So you have to answer the question, what is it that I have to learn and do to get qualified to be able to do hairdressing, color, nails, face, whatever? What kind of state boards do you have to pass, or whatever do you have to do so that you could get hired or you could start your own thing? You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I've looked into that already.
You already know it. So then the next question, so check that one off. The next question is, how much is that going to cost me to get qualified? And then based on my financial realities, how long is that going to take? When you get those answers, Sammy, you're ready to go. You got a plan. You got a plan. And so you either do the unemployment in the short term, or you go get a couple jobs right now just to make the same amount of money you've been making or more, so that you can stay afloat and actually be thriving, okay? And then you start preparing now. What's the plan? When I come out of this coronavirus thing, how do I start the plan to get qualified so that I can do what I've always wanted to do, what you daydream about? Oh, Sammy, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. See, folks, is she going to be a little bit delayed right now? Maybe. But it doesn't matter, because Sammy's going to come out of this thing raring and ready to go, and Sammy's going to be doing what she was created to do really soon. If that doesn't fire you up on this Coronavirus Friday, you got to go check your heart.